Vigo today.
Hello there, how are you?
Yeah, we're going to do a couple of 2v2 matches using the strategy that we both have put together.
Bit of collaboration.
How's it going on your end anyway?
Well, you'll see very shortly. Because this is the level of development we've got. Both of us have gone back to the very beginning of this particular game, exactly like I did with Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
And
felt that was appropriate, really, to do that.
yeah, because it's a number of things we want to test. For example, for me, I've got stuck in a rut of playing with the same deck of cards over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And particularly now with Clan Wars, when you're having to be more flexible with different decks, I need to bring up skills with cards that I've not used very well.
Yeah.
I'm in a fortunate position that a long time ago I decided to level everything up to tournament standards, so I'm not losing out on power, I just don't have the familiarity with the cards to be effective. Whereas with Vlekka,
yeah, I just went back obviously to get more experience really using other cards. I leveled up, so I used this strategy from quite an early time really when we both kind of fired up, because I did actually quit the game for a while, didn't I?
for about 6 months.
Yeah. So I didn't really get to level all my cards up at the same time. So what I'm leveling up is the Knight, just literally one at a time using the same strategy that we've used on our main accounts.
Absolutely.
Just literally to see what we can do.
And in my case, I'm leveling up the Spear Goblins. So when we play 2v2, which actually was the reason you came back to the game, was the introduction of the 2v2 challenge, and that was a lot of fun. And there we go, join Virtua in a 2v2. So with us each levelling up one card that's different from the other one, we have different strengths, so we can complement each other a little bit better. Let's give it a bash and see where we go.
Yeah, let's get that 2v2.
Join 2v2.
Hey, here we go.
Okay.
Right, let's see what we got.
We're going to level 3.
Oh, level 1 against level 3.
Oh, this should be interesting.
What's going to happen here?
Okay, so
let's have a see. I'm going to start off with a...
let's get some tanks in the game.
I'll follow you up with a little bit of a tombstone. Level 1 tombstone.
How about some? Oh dear.
I've got this side. Let's see if we can get the Musketeer level 1 to work his magic on a level 4 giant.
We've got level 7 scouting armies in here.
Right, I'm going to fireball all them ones, see if
I think a bomber might help.
See if that'll do anything, really.
Actually, we're not doing too badly considering.
Yeah. Get them spear goblins going.
Oh, we lost that much power on the tower already.
It was one giant, it was level 4 giant that got through.
That was good of him.
Yeah, here we go. I'll chuck a giant in, see if I can lower him off to the left hand side. Have you got that tower?
Yeah, but I've got no air support.
Yeah, hold on, tombstone. No, too late. Right, okay, that was
I don't think Tombstone produces air troops.
That was an epic fail. I don't know, we did good damage onto the left hand tower there.
It's doing alright
to 400
right,
hit points.
Right, let's
We're not doing too bad. Let's see if we can push it on that left hand side. Hold on one sec. Let's see if I can get this.
Tower's going.
No,
right, let's get the bomber in.
It's gone.
Alright.
I think level 3 might have been a bit ambitious for us.
Just a little.
There's nothing I can do!
But we didn't choose that. Oh dear.
Well, there we go. That's
stunning performance there.
That's as much as it comes right now. Let's have a rematch on that. Yeah, see what we can do now. Hopefully it'll not be a level 3.
Try and get us a level... Oh dear, it's a level 4.
Right, okay, that's even worse.
Yeah, this is going to be a disaster. Right, let's see what we can do.
I think, to be honest though, this is something that we're going to get quite often until we actually get that one card up until about level 7, 8-ish, I'd say. That's when we're going to start feeling that power trip. Let's see if we can
support.
beat any of these ones. So. That baby dragon is a bit of a nuisance right now, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh dear.
That's actually in the shop right now, that bomber. That balloon for me. I probably should end up buying it or something. See if I can make it work.
As long as you stick to level 1. Right, let's get this over here.
If any of you know me, obviously you know that I love my balloons.
Yeah, balloons and lumberjacks all the way.
Balloons and lumberjacks. Bit of a rage in it. There we go, level 5, here we go. He's going to make a bit of a dent, surely. No, straight away, he's gone to the Valg. Level 4 Valg. trumps of the night any day.
Let's shoot him with the musketeer.
Plenty of air support there.
Oh.
And another balloon again. I'll try to take now with a witch.
No, it needs buildings. Oh.
Yeah, right. I haven't got that building available. I can't do it.
I have buildings all over the place. Anybody who knows how I play, it's always the Goblin hut and the Barbarian hut, but this time I got none of these cards.
We got none.
I still got to rediscover all these things.
So he's going to lock onto the giant, and then Tombstones are just going to be piling in. We need our help on the right hand side. There we go. That bomber's actually quite underrated, to be honest. I think that he's pretty powerful, really, at this level.
I always learnt from the bomber when I watched you play. You used to put the giant in front and then the bomber and the archers behind.
Yeah.
That's how I learnt that the bomber was actually useful.
Yeah, it's like that, like tank DPS kind of thing I keep going on about.
Oh dear. Let's go for a double giant.
Right, I'm gonna wait to put my tombstone down this time because obviously I know he's got a balloon that's gonna be ready at some point. Let's try to get at least one building down.
Come on, giant's having a go, whoop, and giant's having a go, boop. Right, well that was exciting. Oh, we both got fireballs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't tend to play with fireballs at all.
It's one of my favourite cards.
It's probably because mine are so leveled in my main account that it just seems pointless in me using it. I can't do anything.
Oh dear, this is where the might of the level 4 overpowers us.
They've just overpowered
Well actually, they've not. That's not too bad. We've managed to maintain the Crown Tower in some unbelievable... Wow.
We did brilliant.
260 points to go. Well, there we go.
Let's have one more battle.
Okay.
One more fight and then we'll wrap the video up after this.
Absolutely. So does everybody understand what we're doing in terms of levelling cards up? I think you explained this on the other video, but essentially... Oh dear, now we're at level 5 we're facing.
This is just
getting worse. Anyway, the point is with this is what we're trying to do is leave everything at level 1 apart from one card and take that as far to... Well, basically all the way to level 13.
Yeah.
Once... The theory behind it is... this was a discovery that Vlekka made, which was that when you get to level 13 and you get additional cards awarded from the chests, the chests do not award cards, they award gold, which means that the gold income gets faster and faster and faster. So the more cards that you level up to level 13, the faster the income comes in, and therefore the easier it is to update further cards, and it snowballs over and over and over again. So we're starting with 1, and then hopefully that won't push us to... How are we winning against a level 5?
We've got them!
What's going on here? This is ridiculous. We're actually going to beat a level 5 because they're rubbish. They must be rubbish. They must be rubbish. Look at this!
3-star! Hold on!
How did we do this?
That's a win.
Okay, we have to have another one now then.
Fine, just one last one then.
Okay, one last one for fun. That only lasts about 25 seconds.
Continue as you were
saying. So as we were saying, so the idea is once you level up the first card, you start getting income from the first card, then you level up the second card, you get income from the second card, and then the income goes up and up and up faster and faster. By the time you've got about 10 common cards, on average, it means that you should be getting income from every chest that comes in. That's the theory.
That's a Gobs, that's an Ego Deus kind of thing there, right there. Discovery.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, I'm known as Gobs and Ego at various points, but anyway, we'll come across that later. Oh, we're level 4, we should beat this one then if we beat a level 5 before.
I don't know, they didn't really seem to be playing much, did they? I'm going to try to get my combination out though.
Maybe it's a new pairing.
Yeah. I'll get my combination out.
I think we also seem to focus a lot on one channel instead of 2. So we focused on the one lane.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
It seemed to work better.
Shove a witch down to take care of all them. See, now this is like the whole definition of what like a tank and then a DPS. This is like a perfect example of it. You probably see that a bit higher up in the leagues where you get like a witch behind a giant.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, unfortunately.
Would that take it? Yeah, I thought it would.
But we also have a comeback. Look at this.
Yeah, we're doing a nice push. We've got a nice push going on right now. If we can take one of the towers, that'd be pretty good.
Look at this.
Yeah, I think.
And it's alright. We'll get.
We'll leave that though. If
we'll sort that out.
We'll leave that tower. That means that we won't activate the king tower just as early, which is essential really for us to be able to push on the left hand, well, on the right hand side now. So again, we've got the tank and the DPS right there. I could follow it up with another tank, but I think that would be kind of a waste of elixir right now. Instead, what we probably need is to put something like, yeah, there you go. That's an area, kind of like a DPS right there. I'm going to add another witch to that pile as well.
Yes, why not? The more the merrier.
And
while we're at it,
I'll chuck in a little bomber as well. I think we've probably got them now. We could have, unless they've got a Valk, obviously. That's going to take out all of them. And I can finish that tower off with my fireball, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to see if we can get a bit more of a push going through. Okay, the fireballing us now. Have you got anything to back me up? Yes, you have. Brilliant. And I'll put a tombstone there to back us up as well. Right, we've got 29 seconds. I'll not do it just yet.
Look at this. Look what's going to happen here.
I'm going to activate the King's Tower now.
It's alright.
We've taken the lead. Come on.
What's going on? We're just beating the level.
Come on. 14 seconds. Can we beat them? Can we freestyle them?
They're not very happy people, these.
Freestyle. There we go.
There we go.
Brilliant games, mate.
So, it seems that focusing on the one lane seems to be a distinct advantage here.
Absolutely does, yeah.
Right, okay, so...
So I think we should wrap it up right there then.
There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll wrap it up right there. So, would you like to sound us out?
Yeah, so as you can see, that was our strategy in play. It works sometimes, other times it always just depends on the experience really of the other players. We'll probably speak to you next week then, and we'll continue this.
Absolutely.
And see if we can level
up. Every Sunday we'll do a collaboration just for fun.
Yeah. See if we can level up that one card even further.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Excellent.
I'll see you again, guys.
Alright, bye for now.